We would love for you to meet Caitlin. Caitlin has an amazing story. I mean, she's a teenager, and she's traveling through life in a wheelchair right now. And Caitlin, what happened? How come you're doing this?
I was in 5th grade, and all of a sudden one night just got an extreme pain in my stomach. And they realized, oh, wait, you might have lupus. And finally they tested me, and I was on the way on a trip, actually, for Beta Club to New Orleans to do a competition for them. When they call and say, it came back that you do have lupus, and then stage 3 borderline 4 kidney failure. Now I'm at the point where I'm fully involved, which means I'm in every major organ in my body, including my brain.
And you're like 16, 17 years old right now.
Yes, I'm turning 18 this summer.
Well, happy birthday. An early happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
I understand that you're like the biggest Casting Crowns fan around.
I am a huge Casting Crowns fan.
What's your favorite song from Casting Crowns?
Scars.
You know, I understand they're going to be in concert in Greenville, South Carolina, and we have some tickets just for you, Caitlin.
Wait, what?
You're going to the concert.
It's so exciting. That's actually kind of funny because me and Mom were looking at tickets last night.
Well, you know what? You get to take your mom, you get to take your brother, and maybe one other person you want to throw in the mix because we're going to send 4 tickets your way.
I hope you can clear the social calendar.
We will.
She said, I don't even care. We're just cleaning it right now.
Well, Caitlin, we love you. You so deserve this. You just go to the concert and have an amazing time.
Thank you.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Sitting in traffic jam, trying to figure out, maybe you're kind of weaving back and forth, trying to figure out what in the world is going on up there. Why am I sitting here in traffic? His morning crew with Rob and Liz.
Well, there's this one truck that was driving down the road, and it's carrying a cargo that you can see. They got the net over the top,
okay.
That kind of a truck, especially the ones that have the rocks in them and that hit your windshield.
Oh, my goodness.
I am not a fan of that whatsoever, although it does replace a nice, shiny new windshield. So here's this truck driving down the road, blows a tire, hits the medium, and everything that was inside the back of that truck goes onto the road, shuts down the road. This is in North Dakota, I-29 for like a half hour.
Oh,
People
half hour.
are, because they have to clean up the beets.
Well, yeah,
The beets.
The beets?
It was carrying beets.
Oh, no.
So the beets, and it didn't look like beets on the road. Oh, no, it looked like something totally different.
It does.
Like cows left it.
Yes.
But no, there are beets all over the road. Some people went, they just may drive through it. Whew, that was a mess.
Oh, I
So
can't
they had
imagine.
to clean up the beets because they're on the road, whatever bound lane, for like about 30 minutes.
And I was surprised because I don't know a lot about beets. I don't eat them. And they're a lot bigger. They're almost the size of sweet potatoes.
You'd think they were a potato.
Yeah, because the way they look, but beets on the road. And does this happen often, I wonder? Like
beets?
Well, just, things. I've never come up on something like this. I've never seen, because you'll hear beets on the road. You'll hear eggs on the road.
That happened just a couple of days ago in California. 35,000 pounds of eggs on the highway.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's a scrambled mess.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
When my niece was a baby, she had to wear these braces, like these big, sturdy baby shoes, and it had a brace in between.
Kind of like what we see on Forrest Gump?
Yes,
Okay.
a little bit, because her legs were kind of turned in. And I see on social media this week, there's a giraffe that was born with something fairly similar, where the knees were kind of turned in, the legs were turned the wrong way.
That's not good for an animal.
Not at all. In fact, they said this giraffe probably could have died. And so what they did was they came up with a way for the giraffe to wear these braces. She had
for real?
temporaries, and now I hate to say these are permanent, but they're, she's going to wear them for a good little while. And she was trying out her new legs, so to speak, this week. It is one of the cutest videos I have ever seen, because it's almost like you can see a smile on this giraffe's face. I mean, she's still a baby, and she's hopping around. She's like, I can do
As if she knew she couldn't walk,
Yes.
and now she can, and
Yes.
enjoying it.
And it may have been painful before, and now she's
Oh, good
taking
point.
steps without pain. And I'm telling you, it honestly looks like a smile on her
Are they
face.
kind of like, do they look or resemble anything like the braces we see on the Forrest Gump movie when he was a kid?
Sort of. It's more like it looks like there's screws at the joints.
Oh, really?
So I don't know if it's through I don't know. But they're also wrapped in almost like a colored bandage. I think it's red and blue.
Oh, colorful now.
Kind of
Nice.
colorful, but she is the cutest thing. His radio video replays, because you have to see this giraffe.
Oh, yeah,
so
we'll
much
post it
fun.
there. You'll
We're
see
gonna
it.
post that for sure.
Robin Liz.
His morning crew.
The strangest things, literally, the strangest things I think go viral. I don't get this one, honestly. It's Robin Liz, his morning crew on his radio. Here's the thing that's going around now, okay? I'm sure you've seen this. It's I'm going to say this right, sparkling water LaCroix.
Yes.
Did I say it right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So there's the LaCroix with a spoonful of like jelly or jam.
I don't understand. I don't like LaCroix and is it Pellegrino? Is that what is that called?
I have no
Perrier.
idea.
Perrier. That's
What did
I
you
don't-
say at first?
I don't know.
You didn't
Some
say Perrier.
Italian,
You said something else.
I know. I think I said an Italian dish. I don't even know.
What was it?
Pellegrino.
That's great.
I don't know what that is.
Have you heard that new sparkling water,
I know.
Pellegrino? I love that Pellegrino. It's so good. Yeah.
No idea.
Pellegrino.
But I don't like it because it's all that sparkling and gets in your nose and that kind of.
Club soda?
Yeah.
Okay, she's out.
No, I like
But
flavored
yet,
water.
But yet she has a diet Pepsi, Coke, something like that every day.
That's different.
No, it's got bubbles in it. There's
but it's
carbonation.
not the same. Like if I accidentally get one of these sparkling waters instead of just regular bottled water, tap water, I'm like, goodness gracious, get this away from me. It's disgusting.
Wow, I felt like I was just in church.
Robin Liz.
His morning crew.
You can finally now get married on a cruise. Now, they had this pre-pandemic. Of course, that was shut down for a little while. And Carnival Cruises says it's coming back. So if you want to I'm not a fan of cruises so much.
Why?
Because of the endless buffet, and I give in to temptation, and you get off the boat and you've already gained, 47 pounds, and it's not a good
You
thing.
feel like Shamu coming off.
A little bit.
Yeah, I get that.
A little bit. You lose.
I go to the beach and feel like that.
But you lose 20 to get on the thing and you walk off. Okay. So anyway, if you want to get married, I have a friend that cruises all the time. This would be so up her alley, whether it was to get married or a vow renewal. You can now do it on Carnival Cruises. They haven't started them yet, but the reservations have started and the actual wedding ceremonies in September.
Not a fan of destination weddings.
You're not?
No.
Why?
Only because I'll tell you why. My son did that, and it was a lot of money
Oh, yes.
for everybody to travel to get to where they're going.
To me personally, if you're going to have a destination wedding, it's kind of got to be like just the fam, just the immediate family. 'Cause
Yeah,
if
well, I
you're-
can do that.
Yeah. But if you're expecting like, your third cousin twice removed or however that works, probably not, because that's a lot of money to expect somebody to spend. That's just me.
Right?
But now you can do it on a cruise. Those are affordable.
They can
They
be.
can be. So, plan right. And then you have the whole fam on a cruise. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and then come out 30 pounds heavier.
Robin Liz.
His morning crew.
Vacation season is almost here. You're about
Yes,
a week
again.
away. Well, a couple of weeks away if you guys have kids in school.
Cannot wait. Vacation.
I know. And then you start thinking about some of the vacations you have, and then something happens that is unexpected, right? So Richard's here at 800-447-7234. What happened to you, Richard?
When my daughter was 7, 8 years old, we went to the Mall of America, to the American Girl store. Well, as soon as we got there, the mall was doing a lockdown drill. So we got stuck in the back of the American Girl store with an 8-year-old who was just amazed at all the stuff in the back rooms. It was amazing, and we never forgot that. It was just so much fun. My wife and I were like, well, you'll never forget this vacation.
Right. And a lockdown in the Mall of America. That place is huge.
I know. I think it was more like a practice thing, but nonetheless, they just opened, and when we just got inside and they shut it down, we had to go to the nearest store, which happened to be the American Girl store. So
Robin Liz.
His morning crew.
They went to this hotel because they were visiting their grandkids in Florida where they live. And they're like, okay, the hotel online looked amazing. It accepted dogs. The beds were nice. Full kitchen. They get there. I'll just explain the kitchen. A dorm-like refrigerator and a hot plate. That was it. And the hot plate is like plugged into the wall with a little, knob on it. You
have to get it just right.
You just put a can of beans on it to cook.
Basically, that's all hot plates usually are good for.
That was
Poor
crazy.
things.
That was crazy. Alice is here at 800-447-7234. So something happened on a vacation for you. What happened?
The Keys. I expected white sand beaches, blue water, and it's just a lot of mangroves.
The water is crystal clear. I mean, once you do get out on it, it is beautiful.
I've never been to the Keys. There's no white beaches?
Not at all.
No.
There's hardly any beach.
Where do you go to find the white sand beaches that you're looking for?
The Gulf Coast is great. Found them, Siesta Key.
That is
I found
the
them.
most beautiful sand anywhere. It's unlike any other place in Florida, the way the sand is at Siesta Key.
Beautiful. And Siesta Key Village is like an old school beach little village where you can walk down the street and go to restaurants and shops and whatnot.
There's none of those surf shops everywhere and arcade games and, the trappings of our Myrtle Beach.
Exactly. It's perfect.